he's been ordered to pay his estranged wife, Nicole Young, $293,000 per month in spousal support. That's going to start August 1st. Now, he'll have to keep on paying these massive amounts to his wife until she remarries, which is going to be never, or enters into a domestic partnership, which is going to be never, or if the court orders otherwise at a later date. Now, on top of that, he was ordered to continue paying expenses for the Malibu and Pacific Palisades homes that the couples once shared. Do you think this is a fair settlement or not? What do y'all think?
So I just want to start out by saying he's got to start paying it by August 1st, but she'll be dead by December 1st, okay? Messing around with him and them Crips. So listen, I originally thought that was just an exorbitant amount of money, right? But me being the former accountant that I am, I crunched the numbers. He is worth $800 million. At $300,000 a year, if he never earns another dollar, he can make 222 years worth of $300,000 payments. The average lifespan of a human, of a man, especially with his health issues, is 70, 80, somewhere up in there. He can make 222 years worth of $300,000 payments a month. That much money, quiet as it's kept, is almost sounding like she ain't get enough, if you ask me.
It's only 10% of what he earns. He makes $35 million a year. 10%, that's not that bad. But I don't agree with like payments until you marry someone else. I don't know about that. Even though it would benefit a woman, I still feel like that doesn't seem fair because all you gotta do is just hold out. I'd hate to be the one that had to make that payment. Al, what do you think?
I'm gonna tell you, I think that Dr. Dre's got more money and his lawyers did a better job. Think about it. For people like that who are billionaires, $200,000 may sound like a lot of money a month, but it really isn't based off of their lifestyle and what they do on a regular basis. These people don't travel commercial. They don't travel first class. They travel chartered flights. They travel private jets. They sit and travel on private yachts and stuff like that. $200,000 is not a lot of money. Not to mention, Claudia, one thing that you forgot about the judge order was she does get the money until she's married or until she enters into a domestic partnership, but the money ends if she dies or if he dies.
You mean so when she dies, like Dineva said, December 1st.
I'm just saying he has health issues. So let's just say hypothetically, you know, we're joking about him killing her off, but let's just say hypothetically in 2 or 3 years, he has another heart attack because we know that Dr. Dre is not in the best health and he dies, she's done. She gets no more money. Wow. She spent 25 years with the man and help him, you know, create this income of over 800 million, which will be $1 billion very soon. But the day that he dies, she's left holding a zero bag, an empty bag. So let's be sure we understand that this is definitely not a win for this woman. And if she has any sense, she has to go back to the courts and she's got to demand like some type of guarantee to make sure that she's taken care of based simply on his medical conditions.
Well, I agree with that.
You know, Al, you would know better than we would about getting lump sums of people money that ain't yours. But isn't that customary? Like, isn't it like, okay, you get the house, you get the car, you get 20 million and spousal support? Like, doesn't that how it goes typically?
That's right. That's right. So that's another thing where I said this lawyer that Dr. Dre had is definitely a win for him because she got awarded the money, but she's getting it in installments, and the installments end on this list of things that could happen tomorrow. She could die tomorrow.
So she really got a bad deal.
Right.
She got a bad deal.
That's right. She should be getting a lump sum of money for the years that she breathed into that relationship. It was 24 or 25 years.
24.
She should be out here panhandling for $200,000 a month. Now she's not going to be able to live her life the way she's been living it for the last decade or two.
Do you think maybe she did and that detail just has not been revealed? I mean, this just feels like she had some very fresh out of law school lawyers if they didn't get her some type of upfront payment or some type of guarantee.
24 years with that man, and allegedly with all the stuff that comes out about.
Yeah, allegedly. Now, listen, she had one of the top female divorce attorneys in the business representing her. I just think his lawyers were much better and much smarter. And then they also did have the issue that we can't ignore about the prenup, but I really don't see how the prenup should have stopped her from getting a lump sum, because the prenup is only everything before the marriage they keep, everything during the marriage they split. I just feel like this is a huge win for Dr. Dre, and he's going to laugh all the way to the bank. He spends more than $200,000, I'm sure, at a blink of an eye in the way that he moves around in the streets.
Well, he's going to laugh all the way to the grave, because like you said, if he kicked the bucket the day of tomorrow, her ass is standing in the child line. Wow. Well, you know what? Hold on now. I had a friend, mama, was going with this lady husband, and she had a whole insurance policy on him. And when he died, she collected. So maybe Nicole got her name Nicole, right?
Yeah.
Maybe she got her a little piece of policy somewhere. But you know, black families be funky and won't give you that death certificate. So she still might not be able to cash in if she do.
Listen, she for sure better have a life. I tell my girls now, get a life insurance policy.
For her to have a life policy on him, he has to agree to it. Would you agree? Would you agree to giving your ex-wife a life policy?
Maybe not now, but maybe when during happier times, maybe when things were good. Hey, in case something ever happens to me, I hope she did.